Now your Storm Tracker team forecast first, sponsored by Ozark Insurance.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. This is your forecast first. Well, not much to complain about this weather. Things are really looking pretty good. We've got another beautiful day on tap for tomorrow. We'll start out slightly warmer, upper 50s, lower 60s, but as you see here, plenty of sunshine still, and we'll get those daytime highs sitting back into the mid 80s. Pretty seasonal, at least for the first half of the week. Also a dry picture, but that will change as we move forward. Looks like we've got some showers to kind of wrap up this work week moving into the weekend. We'll talk more about that coming up in just a few. Local 33 News at 10 starts right now.
Just ahead tonight, gyms, salons, restaurants, and many other businesses are getting ready to reopen this week. What they can and can't do starting Friday.
And a New Orleans band does something sweet for frontline workers. We'll have that touching story and the story behind that performance.
Good Monday evening. Welcome in, everyone. I'm Chad Savity.
And I'm Carly Lang. Thank you for joining us for Local 33 News at 10. Well, today there are almost 32,000 confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Louisiana. That's a jump of almost 1,000 since Friday.
88 people have died over the past weekend, bringing that death total to more than 2,200. Today, the U.S. death count topped 80,000. But there is some good news. More than 22,600 people here in Louisiana are presumed to have recovered from COVID-19. Today, Governor John Bel Edwards officially announced the weeks-long stay-at-home order will be lifted this Friday as planned.
We have team coverage tonight. In a minute, we'll hear from restaurant, gym, and salon owners getting ready for their first wave of customers. But first, NBC Local 33's Abby Rocha explains what exactly today's announcement means for Louisiana businesses.
We will be moving to phase one on Friday, May the 15th. That is this Friday. And so we will be lifting the stay-at-home order.
A sigh of relief for non-essential local business owners. Friday, they will be able to operate at 25% capacity.
The 25%, that is so that we know that they can practice social distancing when they open.
The governor is dividing businesses into 3 categories: essential, non-essential, and closed.
The goal isn't to keep them from reopening. Is trying to balance safety on the one hand in light of this public health emergency and the need to open more stores and get people back to work and get more customers into these stores and restaurants.
Non-essential businesses will be required to continue to follow social distancing and PPE guidelines. The 25% capacity will include customers and employees combined. This category includes salons, nail shops, gyms, churches, and restaurants.
And even keeping that physical social distancing of 6 feet away from others. We need to make sure that they're washing their hands frequently, soap and water.
The governor is optimistic for the future. He says the key to moving forward is compliance with mitigation efforts.
One of the ways you can love your neighbor as yourself is to wear that mask and protect your neighbor from yourself, because there is still a substantial number of people out there with COVID who don't know they have it.
Essential businesses will continue to operate as they were during the stay-at-home order. Businesses designated as closed, which includes spas, tattoo shops, and bars, will continue to stay closed at this time. Abby Rocha, NBC Local 33 News.
Now, phase one will last for 21 days as long as cases keep trending downward. Now, to reiterate, tattoo parlors, spas, bars that do not serve food, children museums, amusement parks, and massage parlors will remain completely closed for now. Businesses like restaurants, casinos, nail and hair salons, and movie theaters, as well as churches, will be able to open at 25% capacity starting on Friday. And owners of these businesses say they are ready to get back to work. NBC Local 33's Jonah Gilmore continues our team coverage tonight with how some forced to close completely for a month plan to keep you safe.
The sign still reads temporarily closed, but come Friday, those signs will be taken down.
Super excited to hear it. We've been waiting for that word for a long time.
Gym Fit's owner Joshua Roberts says after hearing the governor will be relaxing his stay-at-home order, he and his team jumped into action.
The cardio machines are 6 feet apart. In this dance room, group exercise room, we already have the marked off for people to be 6 feet apart, and so we're going to keep our classes limited to under 10 people.
The new guidelines restrict businesses to 25% of their usual occupancy. They must also practice social distancing, and staff will have to use PPE.
It's going to be, a little different for clients.
Wesley Johnson owns the Barber King on College Drive. He says he's already working on a booking schedule that will align with state and federal reopening guidelines.
I can keep contact with my clients. I can give them updates of what's going on, brush them on the new rules and what the details.
As many businesses across the capital city prepare to open their doors, both owners say they're happy to welcome their clients back, but know for now it'll be an adjustment.
You want to be in and out as efficient as possible.
Just want to make sure that we're not being irresponsible, but we want to also make sure that we're still able to, get everyone back in, get everybody moving.
Jonah Gilmore, NBC Local 33 News.
Meanwhile, restaurants will be able to open their dining rooms for the first time in more than a month. NBC Local 33's Kennedy Walker spoke with owners who say this cannot come fast enough.
We would like to go 100%, but we'll take 25%.
Mike Anderson owns popular seafood restaurants throughout the state. He says he's been making do during the stay-at-home order, but can't wait for things to open. On May 15th, restaurants, coffee shops, and cafes will be able to open, but only at 25% capacity.
We're very fortunate because we have a big restaurant, and we can spread it out a lot. So it's going to affect us more so on parties and things like that, but our restaurant is so big we can spread people out to the guidelines that the customers, that the governments want us to do.
Businesses are encouraged to continue to use health and safety equipment while working. Baton Rouge Area Chamber is pitching in by lending resources.
We don't want this to happen again, so it's very important that we buy that equipment, ask our staff to wear it, ask our customers to honor the need to do it.
Adam Knapp, president of BRAC, says while 25% is better than nothing, many will still struggle.
The challenge is going to be for many employers, 25% occupancy is going to be too little to actually operate in the black. And so it's going to be tough to start back and be losing money.
That goes for smaller restaurants like Fuzzy's Taco Shop.
25% occupancy, that's going to be very limited for us. We're going to have to staff different. We're going to have to count people as they come in, and certain other things that actually is going to be more labor intensive.
Brian Wilson says he's staying optimistic and putting safety first.
We know the people are ready to get out. We just want to do it right, make sure we don't have a relapse of all this stuff.
Kennedy Walker, NBC Local 33 News.
To find out where you can pick up PPE for your business, you can find the details in this story on our website, brproud.com. Even with the upcoming change in business restrictions, many restaurants are still relying on those takeout and delivery orders to stay afloat. We want to make it easier for you to help out some favorites like Burgersmith and Capital City Grill. So we've launched Keep Calm and Carry Out, the interactive map of restaurants open right now in the capital city. You can find that link on our homepage. And be sure to download the free BR Proud app for the very latest on our community's response to this pandemic at your fingertips. It's available in the App Store and on Google Play.
Well, new tonight at 10, the Capital Region will be getting some federal help to expand COVID-19 testing. U.S. Congressman Garrett Graves says his district will be granted over $2 million to use across 8 health centers. Those include Baton Rouge Primary Collaborative Care and Capital City Family Health Center. The funding is part of the Paycheck Protection Program. And a new free mobile testing site is opening up in Zachary. It will be set up at Capital Missionary Baptist Church tomorrow from 10 to 2. Then Martin Luther King Community Center on Thursday also from 10 to 2. Now you do not need a doctor's referral, just a form of ID.
The deadline to submit your direct deposit information for a federal stimulus check is around the corner. Taxpayers have until noon this Wednesday to give the IRS your bank account information. You can submit that info through the agency's new Get My Payment tool. You can find that link on our website. Otherwise, you'll have to wait for a paper check, which could take several more months.
Well, today in Baton Rouge, a group of musicians said thank you to local healthcare workers on the front lines battling COVID-19. The group B Street Benny performed for Ochsner employees at a safe distance, of course. One of the band members planned the concert as a way of saying thank you to Ochsner for taking care of his dad, who was there for 2 weeks battling leukemia and COVID-19. Ochsner leaders say the performance brought some much-needed joy to the staff.
Giving them a great opportunity to get out, have a decompression, and just relax. Get their mind off of what they're doing day to day with the COVID patients. Something to just release, have fun, and enjoy the moment.
And we've posted some ways that you can help out your local healthcare workers on our website. Be sure to find this story, of course, on BeOurProud.com. Well, we continue to celebrate the high school senior class of 2020 with a special Be Our Proud senior send-off right here on NBC Local 33.
Tonight we are featuring Mr. Joseph Curtis of Lee Magnet High School. Congrats, Joseph. And you can see your senior right here on NBC Local 33. You can go to BeOurProud.com and submit your senior's photo, their name, school, and also a short message if you'd like.
And we will showcase them here on NBC Local 33 News at 10, Local 33 News today in the morning, and of course on our website. Be sure to give your senior the send-off that they deserve. Well, a 12-year-old speaks publicly for the first time since a heart attack doctors believe was